Journal Freaks. Well, I freaking made it to the table today, and this is my first video journal, I guess, since I returned from Sweden, and I'm just going to jump right into it. So this is the notebook that I used. I did use this pen a lot, which was a pen that it says I Heart Bro, and it's a pen that I believe my husband's father gave to me, and I used the heck out of it, and then like it literally, as I walked through the door and pulled it out of my pocket, it collapsed. So and I don't even know if I have all the pieces, so if anybody knows how to fix this, please leave it in the comments. Okay, so anyway, here is my Time Traveler's notebook. I'm just going to open this up and have a quick look to make sure that everything is sort of in the center there. Okay. So, really boring. This is the exchange rate. So $1 was 8.68 kroners, and you do the math on all of that stuff. I like to have it. I like to have it in the beginning of the journal. These are two documentaries that I had in my pocket, just in case things go like terribly wrong and you need something to watch for everybody to calm down or chill out or whatever. We could watch these two, and I think everybody would get it. And then these are just some things that I found on a website. I don't know where. I can't remember. I think it might have been Alicia Burke or something like that. Scribble, write words, use your non-dominant hand. Yeah, I have no idea what that says. Something eyes, and then contour drawing, create from distance, and then use unexpected supplies. Okay, obviously I need to review that. And then just D plus P, D heart P. I mean, pretty obvious and cheesy. And so I started this book before I left for Sweden, and what I did is I just laid down some colors on a bunch of different pages and then left some pages blank. And this was given to me by, the original notebook was given to me by my sister-in-law Ingrid. And Karen, if you are watching this now, I know you offered to get me a Rock Hammer one, and please, I beg you do it. Thank you for offering that. I really appreciate it. And here we go. Okay, Sweden, summer 2021. Okay, D.L. Jackson, that's me. I usually am the voice of the worm or the caterpillar or whatever you want to call this. These are some designs of my own, and what I did is I brought some things along with me, and one of those things was this sort of pattern of making flowers, and then inside there were these different animals and flowers, and basically flower and fauna from my previous notebooks. So anyway, more on that later. So this is sort of a kind of the fictional side of the journal. So these journals usually have some facts that are based in reality. Like I flew from New Orleans to Houston, and then Houston to Frankfurt, and Frankfurt to Stockholm. And so I have up here the first jump was canceled, and indeed the first of my flights was canceled and needed to be rerouted. And basically we were only we were only 10 hours late. I mean, it was pretty good, but this is the new way to time travel. And then so like I said, this is both fictional and real. And the fictional part of this is, okay, look, this is how you're going to dress, this is your disguise, and this is where you can find how to make this thing. And then this is your sign, your signal, and then you go to this Ruby's table 21, order the veggie burger, choose the vegan cheese, and then see what happens. This is a combination of real things and time travel stuff. So here we have the first jump canceled, and there was a complete reroute. So there was a time travel to Sweden, and then probably I should. So my father-in-law gave me this pen. It's Lame. It's got a really nice weight to it, and thank goodness, because this one. I've had it for maybe even 3 years. Anyway, sad. Okay. So, yeah, so this is just, so if you just read it from the time traveler's point of view, so the first jump was canceled and there was a complete reroute. We time traveled from New Orleans to Sweden, eventually arriving in the Stockholm-Arlanda airport, and then were transported by car to Stenslätten. There were 2 ferries involved in that transfer, and yeah, we drank the local alcohol. Oh, goodness. Yeah, okay, so this is sort of like, how things went up until the 22nd of July. And this I thought looked like a really good place to do a prayer for the traveling soul, fly free. So I think it's Stephen King who mentioned once that when you travel by airplane or when you time travel in general, your soul needs a second to catch up to your body, and that sort of in between time is jet lag, and everybody who's experienced it knows that it's different every time and the same every time. Here is some lavender that I drew at a place called Villa Toledan in Stiensletten. Villa Toledan means pine place, so and we were living in a place called Little Pine Place, which was next door to Villa Toledan, where the in-laws were staying with the kids and various extra folks. Okay, these are just some drawings that I did. This is a little collage that I did using some of the cutouts. I brought this with me, just one of these, and I stuck it in here along with whatever pens I brought, and that's what I worked with. Okay, so that was up until looks like the 1st of August, and then here's it looks like another sort of calendar, and then we've successfully time traveled. Good thing we were fit. It's challenging on the body with all of the pressure changes, etc., speed shifts, full stops, etc., cars, planes, trains, cars, ferries, Stiensletten. Right. Oop. Okay. Okay. The time travelers don't. Why torture yourself with thoughts of what never happened? July 19th. There are so many shifts from the first big jump to Stiensletten. Jump now to Stockholm, Gröna Lund, then back to Stiensletten. I don't know what's real and what's imagined. My body is really feeling the effects of travel. Don't drink alcohol the first few days. Time traveler's journey. Okay, just some drawings. Okay, some shopping list. When in doubt, use flower power. This is what the coffee cups look like. Oh, I love the coffee there. Yeah. Billy Bob. Yeah, the kid's hamster died. I'm not sure where this one came from. Keep a cool head in the hot city. Don't lose your shit in the hot city. Sunflower, sunflower. These are little watercolor studies. This one is based on some flowers that I got for my anniversary from my mother-in-law. Thank you, Karen. Those were very beautiful and they lasted so long. I love them. Okay, don't dogs bring out the best in me? Yes. Okay. All right. I'm reworking the time travel calibrations. At the moment, I'm living in 3 times present plus 1 IMG and many futures. Okay. I'm only 3-dimensional, so obviously this is hard on the body. 5th dimensional stuff. Time travel journal. Okay. This looks like a place where you time travel from. Honestly. Okay. Oh, rock hammer. I love it. Oh, yeah. This is just, I think, just one set. And there might be 2 other sets, smaller ones. But this is just one set at Rockhammer. And I tried to see which black pen I had that could, sort of would be okay with water, because this, takes water. And it was that one. Anniversary flowers at Stiensletten. So, yeah, Karen brought these from Arbro, I think, to Rockhammer. And then we kind of pared them down and brought them with us to Stiensletten. And this is what they looked like when they arrived there. Okay. So, here is roses. Roses at Lilla Toledan, at the little pine place. These are the roses. They're planted in a bucket, and actually while we were there they opened up even more. It was just so wonderful. So wonderful. And my sister-in-law Ingrid is so wonderful. She creates such a great mood with the things that she puts around her and her spaces. So I like to again mix sort of reality with fiction, and so this is just a list of the the animals in Stan Slatin that I met. Charlie One Eye, who's a small bird. I have some pictures of him. Sir Squiggles, who's a large worm. I have some video of him. The duck, Fam Bam, you know, etc., etc. So these are them, and then I ended up just writing some little background for each one of the animals. And this is just some really this is really horrible trying to capture Stan Slatin and the like clouds and whatnot. And then this is just kind of an unfinished thing. I was probably just gonna do something like this. Okay, and then, here was a list of birthday wishes: mushroom pizza, homemade salad, arugula, olives, feta cheese, tomatoes, red pepper, and then the lemon cake with choco icing, but I put like a question mark, like, maybe not. And then B&J peanut butter cup, which we had, but I never ate because I got so full after all of this, which was so wonderful. And then a dance party, which included some of these songs and fun. And then, oh my gosh, Zoran says, so this is an inside joke that I can't really explain, but I was trying to fulfill my desire to draw every day, draw one of these little characters every day, and then they would say something or represent something from the day. And so I was trying to kickstart that again. And I guess here is some samosa burgers, sweet potatoes. Oh yeah, this is, we were testing out, we were testing out the deep fryer in Stan Slatin. I can't believe it. They have a deep fryer. It was so much fun. And then this, I don't know if you can even see it, but I think it's like one of the last roses from my, or maybe the last rose from my anniversary flowers. And then here are just some sketches of these flowers that I've just been working on for freaking ever. And hello, when in doubt, smell a lot of many different and amazingly colorful flowers. Okay, yeah, that's good advice. Okay, and then here's some rehab stuff. So, because I sprained my ankle, so I sort of was doing all this stuff and it was working, and I was slowing time down. And here's like, this is actually like a compilation, because I never actually saw the moon in relationship to this particular tree like this. I just remembered the full moon and remember the tree, and then these, and put them together. And so it's in that way a compilation. It's some moon and pine tree at Stan Slatin that I drew between 8/11 and 8/14. So this would have been like after I sprained my ankle. And then I was doing some sort of, okay, yeah, so then I was doing this is lavender. So I think laying down on the terrace, I don't know what it's called, but the one right there by the the terrace by the sea. And I just was drawing this, which is this beautiful lavender plant that my sister-in-law has down there, and it just smells so nice, and it's just wonderful. And then I'm sort of doing this fictional thing again, where I say, we've all sustained debilitating injuries. Mine to my ankle, my co-pilot's back is completely fucked. Keep trying to recalculate the time travel coordinates to see if I can rest, but I fear we may be trapped in this three-dimensional present. God save us. That's from the Time Traveler's Journal. Okay. And then abstract practice, flower practice, blog practice, some tea that I want to have here. I've been drinking a lot of this, rehabbing it. My mother-in-law got me a t-shirt for my birthday, and this is the card that came with it. And then I think I drew this not on my birthday, but maybe the day before, I think. And then this is the last sketch that I did of Stan Slatin, of the dog. Yeah, and then this is a print that I did, and some notes about the last day and the last night. And then this is the Lima set at Villa Tellegen, and this is what they look like. And transit notes, and some cash, and a sticker, and some more transit notes. Transit notes. Flowers can always help. find joy, then run to it fast. Original calculations, original itinerary, and that's that. All right, that's all I can do right now because I'm still really in the grips of the jet lag, and this is, yeah. All right, journal freaks, see you next week.